took away. That's the best. Get your money's worth. Now, that was it.
Ross, start with you first. What do you love about the Trae Young Zion Williamson fit? Their two-man game.
I don't think Zion gets like the credit he deserves for being like an up tempo player. Like, 'cause, there's always like the conversation around his conditioning or whatever. But I love the pace we would be able to play at in terms of getting up and down the floor in transition. Trae Young is electric in transition. Zion is electric in transition. Zion is great at getting a rebound and pushing the ball up the floor. Trae Young is great at pushing the ball. I like that it would take us from this sort of monotonous, slow-moving half-court offense to something that's more exciting. I've said from the jump, even if that shit doesn't lead to more wins, I don't care because I watch every game, and I would rather watch a more exciting product. Like that's a personal preference of mine. I want to see exciting if you're only going to win so many games, I want to see exciting basketball. So that's like part of it. I mean, I think your ceiling is way higher with Trae Young than it was with Brandon Ingram. But even still, I liked that to me it would signal a change in offensive philosophy. It would be the last nail in the coffin that would force you to change offensive philosophy to 2024 basketball. Like, not 1980s basketball anymore.
All right, Lito. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, I don't know if you've been paying attention. Maybe not. I don't know. But like, I'm gonna give you a fact. Your New Orleans basketball team played a playoff series against another team. They didn't win a game, right? All right. Not only did they not win a game, they couldn't score 100 points in 4 attempts. Like, they had 4 tries and they couldn't score 100 points. And I don't know if you know what I'm saying, if you're aware, but like, that's not good. That's not good. The defense was fine. Check it out. This is the other thing, right? You have CJ McCollum on your team. You have Jonas on your team. You have not great defenders on your team, and there was still a top 6 defense. Like, what did that do for you? Did the defense keep you like I don't understand. Did it buy you like it's not it, bro. Defense is situational, fam. It does not matter. You do not see, unless you're the Boston Celtics and everything is totally fucking switchable, like, which is an anomaly in the NBA. Defense don't matter. Nobody out there playing defense, like, nobody's playing defense like that. Herb Jones is an anomaly. Dyson Daniels can play great defense, but he can't play the other side of the ball, so he's handicapped in that aspect of it. Herb Jones would have been Derrick Jones Jr. in the finals. You saw it, bro. Shoot, you want to shoot them up? We don't care. You need guys who can put the basketball in the hoop.
Can't win a game 0-0.
And also, I think the Pacers are a perfect example. They were situational defensively as well. Like, they played at a very fast pace. Their offense was going to be their defense for the first 40 minutes. And then with 6 minutes left in the game, they're going to play situational defense and figure it out. Like, that's, I think, an important, like, style. Like, I know Dallas, when they traded for PJ Washington and, oh my God, who's the
Gafford.
Big thing? Gafford. Defensively got better, but they were a first team. Like, offensively, they were an offensive minded team. Like, the Celtics are just rare. Like, you're not going to find any team like the Boston Celtics. But I just think personally, like, we've been a top 6 defensive team back-to-back years. We have 0 playoff wins. We cracked. We scored 89 in 2 playoff games, and then we scored like 93. And like, if you're just average offensively against the Thunder, just average, you win 2 games. It's a different series if you're just average. But the first game, they were horrific, and then game 3 at home, horrific. And I think Trae Young completely changes that. I think Trae Young and Zion Williamson give opponents just a lot to worry about every single night. I love that pairing. I think that pairing could be a top 5 duo if they're both healthy. The way Trae Young can shoot the basketball off of PNR. I mean, what do you average, Lito? 11.5 assists this year?
That I think 5. I think you put up the potential. Yeah, he averaged like 11. Or
I mean, you can
right
count.
at 10.
You can count probably on both your hands how many lobs Zion Williamson got this year. Like how many lobs do you think he actually got this year? Go ahead, Jared.
Maybe 12.
Maybe. Listen, while Ross and Lito was talking, I was writing down positives of Trae Young being with Zion. Let's go with him. But pick and roll, okay. Spain pick and roll, side pick and roll, late game pick and roll. Notice a trend here. You got space, you got alley hoops, you got a finisher. Yeah, you getting to the free throw line. He can show Zion how to get to the free throw line. Diagonal skips, assist. Like there's a ton of positives that I just named in over the course of just 2 minutes of you guys talking. Like this guy brings a lot of positives to a team that needs positives. There's too many offensively negative things that this team does, and he negates Willie Green, in my opinion. The ineptism of Willie Green, he negates. Like I just think a guy like him forces you to play real basketball, forces you to think about the game of basketball in a very finite way. Pick and roll. All right, this is our objective. We're trying to get Zion the ball, or if they double him, I get to shoot. Like, and then you get to play off your advantage. Like he understands that at a high level, and I think you need to do it. I think you need to make this move.
Chaz, the Zion Trae fit. The Zion Trae fit.
Oh man, look. Just go ahead and I actually said something Ross said, man, on Twitter, and like damn near word for word. I couldn't agree with him more. Like, whether they win a championship or not, people are tired of watching this boring ass product the Pelicans toss out there on the floor, especially the casual fan. The people who aren't diehard fans of the Pelicans, nobody want to watch that bullshit. One player on the team can consistently throw lobs. That's Najee, who's a free agent. And 2 players can consistently make threes. That's Herb and CJ. At least Trae and Zion would be fun to see, man, at minimum. I say you go for it. Truthfully, I ain't got that many untouchable players in this type of scenario. You always go with the talent. Always go with the talent. This man isn't over the hill. He isn't washed up. And truthfully, who the fucking best player ever playing with? It might be the DeJounte Murray. It might, John Collins, maybe John Collins. Yeah. But come on, man. Like, come on, man. Well, all right. Yeah, so
the Fred.
Yeah, like on the real, it's like, come on, man. Let's make it happen here. Like, ain't no rationale to not doing it. Like, you know what it is, man. A lot of it, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but a lot of it is people have like imposter syndrome within themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't gonna be shit because I ain't shit. Like, what, motherfucker? I'm not you. I ain't got that loser mentality. Fuck all that. Let's go. If this is a possibility, let's go ahead and make it happen. It'll be one thing if the Hawks like, no, you can't have them. That's it. That's a whole nother thing. Even with like the Michael shit, it's like Michael only wanted to go to one team, like in this scenario, and they still got a hell of a fleecing. But and on the other hand, you got a guy like Trae. He's giving you out same agency as Zion. I don't know how much pressure Zion is really applying. This is what Mr. Lee got to get involved. Truthfully, this is what Mr. Lee got to get involved, and Mr. Lee got to make motherfuckers uncomfortable because there's a lot of fuckery going on, like in this building. It's a whole lot of fuckery, whole lot of internal promotions that are undeserved.
I haven't heard that word in a while.
All these bullshit ass PR hires and these promotions, man, do some motherfucking work, man.
Well, this would be a hell of a move. This would be a hell of a first move for Graham.
It don't make no sense that you announce your GM, you make your GM official, and his first move is holding on to all the assets going into the season. What sense does that make?
Would be a hell of a move.
Like, come
Look
on,
at
man.
move.